All right, people, let's get this party started. This is Letitia Merlin and Julie Becker here, and joining you on the Women of Top Team Hangouts, Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You know that. Um, just wanted to spend a little time with you tonight. We cover different topics every single week. Both of us are active
p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You know
wait,
that.
Hold on. Pause. I had the Hangout page open because there's a link in there that I want to post in there later, and I didn't want to forget to do it, and that started replaying there. Sorry for the distraction. Got to give you keep you on your toes, right? It's not funny unless there's, some sort of a technical weirdness going on, which seems to happen to me quite a bit. Anyway, we wanted to spend some time going over some of the new things that are going on with INFINii, and we do cover different topics every week, different things that are going on with our businesses. Of course, we talked about Q4 going on, fourth quarter, and it being a great time to start your business and get active. And shout out to one of my downline, Corrine. She heard that, and I'll tell you what, she just got right up, got out, and started getting stuff and sent, and is ready to send it into Amazon. I was just so inspired when she told me that. I talked to her the other day. I was like, that's just awesome. So for all of y'all who are listening, I know you don't get a chance to tell all of us, the actions that you're taking, the things that you're doing, but we are so happy that you are here with us, joining us, and hearing what we have to say. And if we are motivating you in some way, or giving you little nuggets and things that you can use, we are so excited to do that. This business has been very good to both Letitia, myself, Georgia, other people that have joined us on this Hangout, Joan, Christina, oh gosh, Tanya, she's one of my downline too. She's been doing great with it. I have to try to get her back out here too. There's so many people and so many women on this team who are being really successful with e-commerce. And a lot of times it's funny because, it's really coming into busy season right now. And I know I got to get on people to just try to come out and shout out and say, hey, and get some new people. I know you're used to seeing us, and we love spending time with you, but I know that it's nice to hear from other people too. But I talked to them. We have so many people on our team, so many women on our team who are doing really, really well with e-commerce. So I am going to try to hunt them down a little bit more here. Maybe not now, coming into after the holidays and things like that, because again, we have so many people that are doing so well, and it's really fun to hear from them and hear different people's stories. We're very real people, and we have very real lives. Some of us have real jobs. We have real kids. Real life happens to us. Sometimes we get real sick, and everything else. And e-commerce is our common bond, what brings us together, and we've all stuck through it, stayed with it, and it's been a huge blessing in my life. I know Letitia will say that too. Certainly George would say that. So many of the women on our team would say that, whether they continue to work their careers, whether they are caring for loved ones or elderly parents or anything like that, or whether they're staying with kids, whatever it is. A lot of us have been very, very, very successful with it, and it's really enhanced our lives. So thank you for coming here. I did want to cover, I have a couple of things that I wanted to cover tonight, because it's exciting, it's cool. There's new stuff coming out and going on with INFINii quite often. A lot of things they're testing in the background, things that they want to come out to happen, and things sometimes don't come out as fast as they want them to. But it is always a work in progress, and it is a really, really great company. So the other night they had a corporate hangout. It was a really great hangout, and what I'm going to do after I'm done talking is I'm going to post the link to that corporate hangout in the comment section so that you can view it, because it's super cool. It's super cool. But there's some cool stuff going on. So if you don't know, basically INFINii is a company. Basically, they provide you e-commerce training. They teach you how to drop ship on eBay at the basic level on how to get started with Amazon doing retail arbitrage, going out and finding stuff in stores that's, you know, $4 and selling it on Amazon for 15, things along those nature. So they, at the basic membership, they teach you that, and then they teach you advanced methods when you get to Surge, and all the way up to Excel, where you can learn to brand your own products and sell your own products on Amazon. So I wanted to just cover a couple things that were new. INFINii is a multi-level marketing company. It is an MLM, a network marketing company. And so that means it that, for example, myself, Lutricia as well, we are what you would call partners or reps. That's come technology or terminology is reps. Technology. What am I saying? I'm tired. Terminology. But yes, we are reps, we are partners in INFINii, and what that means is that we share this with other people, and when we build teams and we share it with other people, we do receive commissions. The company pays us commissions for referring other people, and of course the reason we do that is because we love the business model. It works. You can, you know, and I bring in many people who come into INFINii and they don't want to build a network marketing business, or maybe they do, but further on down the road, right now they just want to build the e-commerce piece. So, but it is a multi-level marketing company, and they do like to reward people with commissions who are referring INFINii users to INFINii and building teams. But we do believe in the company, and we love to do that. Well, the other day on this webinar, they did announce something that's really cool, and they are basically introducing a car incentive, a car bonus. So once you reach a certain level, which in this company is called a director, you start qualifying for car bonuses. The company will pay you, and they'll start out giving you bonuses in the first level. And they're the Q series of INFINII cars. INFINII cars are really, really, really nice. So once you hit director, you start getting a $350 bonus towards the beginning Q model. I don't remember the number exactly. There's like Q30, Q40, Q60, these things, but it's one of the Q models. And then you start out there, and then as you go up and you increase in rank, they give you basically a car payment, your monthly car payment every month for a certain type level car, and the cars are nicer as you increase in rank. So I thought that was really cool. Now, a lot of other multi-level marketing companies, what happens is, you know, you qualify for this bonus, and if you decide not to spend it on the car, they might only give you a portion of that bonus. So then maybe they don't give you the whole bonus. They might just give you, you know, for example, if it's $350 bonus, maybe they give you, you know, like $175 or something, or $200 in cash if you don't get the car, because the cars, you know, the companies that they drive these cars, and they're kind of a symbol of the company. Anyway, INFINii is not going to do that. When you earn the car bonus, they're going to give you the whole car bonus. So that is really, really cool. But man, those cars are sharp. You know, I wouldn't mind driving something other than a mom-mobile. There's nothing wrong with my mom-mobile. I'm completely fine with it, and I like it, and it's good and everything. But I wouldn't mind driving a cool car. Especially if I'm being paid to drive it. Anyway, so that is super cool. That is brand new. You can get more details on that when I post the link in the comments of this Hangout. If you're not watching this from the Hangout page and you're watching this video on YouTube, just send me a message on YouTube, and I will go ahead and send you a link to the update video so you can watch it. Also, I did want to mention some cool stuff that's going on right now. You may or may not be in the know, depending on how versed you are in INFINii and how much you know about what's going on. So I know I told you that we are all about e-commerce and building e-commerce businesses, but we also are launching digital products now. We launched several months ago a product called Signal Forge. And that is a product that revolves around doing binary trading, both manually and automated. Now, up to this point, the automated trading, which means a signal would come in, your account's hooked to our platform, and it'll trade the signals for you. It'll log into your trading account when a signal comes in, make the trades for you, and you don't have to do anything. How super cool is that? That's my kind of business model right there. I'm all about managing my time. Like if I just sit in front of the computer all day and take the trades, it's not as easy for me. It can be done if I can block out periods of time to do it, but it's not quite as easy because, I'm constantly running around with the kids. I do a lot of other things, and so that's just harder. So the automated training is available. The caveat to that has been that binary options are very heavily regulated in the United States, and because of that, our government does not allow automated trading of binary options. You can do semi-automated, which means that if a signal came in, you got an email and you click OK, but you can't completely automate the process. So INFINii has been working on a workaround for this, which is really super cool because if you've been in the United States, you haven't been able to do automated binary options trading, and you still can't. But what they did do is they introduced Forex, a Forex platform, which is much bigger and much broader, and it's really cool. I mean, it's just a bigger animal, which is really exciting. And they have been working on this for a while. You can trade Forex using the automated platform. So we have automated Forex signals coming in. You can sign up with a company, and the recommended vendors are in the back office of Signal Forge, and they'll tell you who those are. And then you can just plug in your broker to the system, and you can trade Forex. The Forex signals will come in, and they will go log into your brokerage account, and they will make the trades for you. That is so super cool. And the Forex trading, I mean, the results that they've been getting has been so good. You gotta watch the replay when I post it in the comments because it's sick. I mean, it's amazing what this $500 account did in like a couple of days. It's so cool. You gotta watch it. I mean, it's awesome, and there's just more opportunity in the Forex market. So, of course, once I saw that, I got right in the back office. I got going because I have been kind of waiting on that. I didn't have the time to trade manually, even though the instructions are in there for how to do that, but I just didn't have time to do it. So it's automated now, jumped on it, all over it. So I will tell you some things to think about when going into this. Now, you don't have to do this, but one of the things you should consider, and they do talk about this in the training too, is setting up a virtual server. You don't have to, but here's why you might want to. Trades are coming in all hours of the day, all hours of the night. It's just going on all the time. So if you just have the program running on your desktop, and your computer goes to sleep or it doesn't stay connected, it goes to sleep or whatever it does, it's still on, but it's not, fully functioning, then the program is not fully running on your computer, and then you're going to miss trades. So what they've given you instructions how to do in the back office of INFINii is you can set up a virtual server, a virtual account. This is basically, for all intents and purposes, it's basically somebody's got like a bunch of servers somewhere in a building, and they stay on 24/7. They're constantly running. They stay on, and you can set up a virtual computer there for let me just word it that way. It's on this server, and you have your desktop there, so you can set up your little Windows desktop there, and you can install the Signal Forge on that VPS, and you can get it running on that, and then it's plugged into your Signal Forge account. You can get that all hooked in to the server, and so they can all talk to each other on this virtual server. You're never going to miss a trade. It's always up and running when you're sleeping, when your computer's sleeping. And if your computer breaks down, guess what? Your virtual server is still running. So I did want to mention that. There is some training in there on how to do that. I have been kind of clunking around with it because, of course, I'm on a Mac, and also, you know, when they put these instructions in there, they're really, really, really good, but sometimes they're not exact. They're not exact step by step. And of course, I like to do those kinds of things myself, because if people come on board with me and they want to know how to set it up and they're having issues, then I want to be able to help them with it. So I'm always like trying to do it myself as well. I did get the VPS set up, so now I'm in the process of plugging everything in, putting it all together, wiring it, you know, I say wiring it all up, but virtually wiring it all up. And I will be testing a test account, which really great option is that you can set up test accounts with the brokerages that they mention, and you can run the system and have the Signal Forge running on the VPS and trading on your practice, your play account. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to relay that information to people who are in my list, and just relay the results with them. And then I'm going to start putting, and then I'm going to create the live account with the real money in it. So that is all automated. That's available now. It's up and running. It's there today. So I've been waiting on that. I haven't even actually even sent the note to my list yet. It's on my list of things to do, that it's up and running. But I kind of wanted to make it a surprise and announce it tonight anyway. So for those of you who are interested in another stream of income that you can build, this is another thing that you can set up, have it running in the background, and it can be generating income for you. I mean, literally, you set it up, and they'll tell you how to set limits and how to set up your account so that you don't go broke, that you don't lose too much money. To teach you how to do all the risk to reward stuff, but it's really, really cool. And you can do what we call paper trading or practice trading. I would recommend, a couple of weeks, maybe a month, doing that, getting comfortable, seeing how the system performs, and then going live with real money. It's awesome. And for $99, I mean, without the automated signals and the automated trading for you, I mean, that's awesome. I love the back office of Signal Forge. It's very easy to get around. It's easy to understand. It's pretty simple. So I will say too that they do have a little chat thing in there for support, because I had questions, because you know what? I have questions too. And I was like, I'm not going to be afraid to ask. I popped right in there and I typed in a question, they got right back to me. The support people were right on it. They got it right on it. They were answering my questions, and I was really super pleased about that. Again, I'm relaying this to you because I want you to know what to expect. I tell people I love to manage expectations. In fact, I talked to people who were wanting to get ready, but I said, well, the automation isn't quite ready yet. I want to make sure that it's ready. And they wanted the automation. They wanted to join and not manually trade. They wanted to automate trade. And so I've been kind of hanging off announcing that, because, I'm definitely mindful of people's money. And, I know a lot of people want to trade automated trading, and in the United States, we haven't been able to do it yet. Yes, if you're overseas, you can trade the binary options, and you can do that as well. And you can just jump right on that as well. But for the U.S. people, I've been kind of holding off. But because I do want to make sure that it is once they pay that membership fee, they can jump right in there, put their money to use, get their server set up if they want to, run it on the computer if they want to, do it. But the automated trading they can set up. So I am super excited about that. It's another way to leverage the internet and to leverage my income. So, money that I have coming in, profits from my e-commerce and Amazon and from INFINii, I can use that money, and I can put some of it back into Signal Forge and let it grow for me. That's really cool. I'm earning money, and then I can put the money away and let it grow for me. And so I'm growing my money even more. That's awesome. So that's kind of what I wanted to talk about tonight. I've been yapping for 20 minutes now, and I know I've been kind of uh, stealing all the time, but I did want to cover that stuff and make sure that you guys were aware of it, because I want to make sure that people know the latest and greatest of what's out there and what's available with INFINii. So I'm going to go right ahead now, and I'm going to open it up and let Letitia talk about what she wants to talk about. And while she is doing that, I will make sure I will go to the comment section here on the Hangout page, and I will post the video, or the webinar playback, so you can watch it. Please go watch it, because you're going to be really interested to see this stuff. And I'm going to hand it on over to you now, Letitia.
Thanks, Julie. You know, you give a lot of information, a lot of good information just now about things that are going on, and that's really cool. You know, I'm a little behind. I haven't seen the updates like I should have. Kind of been running around. Life's been busy, but you know, what I'd really like to just share right now is like what I heard coming out of Julie was her talking about the Signal Forge. It's not something I know anything about. I've never done trading in any way, shape, or form. My most knowledge is from the movie The Wolf of Wall Street. So probably not going to be jumping into that without some extensive research of my own. But, you know, Julie talked about how she had told her people, hold back, give me time to look at this, let me see what's going on. And she waited and she gave it time to learn it and stuff before she started sharing it. And I just, you know, that's one of the things that you're going to get if you join TopTeam and INFINii is you're going to get people who are getting in there, getting their hands dirty with the work and figuring out how to work it and how to do it so that they can share the right way of doing things with you. You know, people here, we don't just shove you out there and say, just go figure this out. We do the trainings. We give you advice. We learn how to do it ourselves so that we can show others how it's done. And that's a value that you're not going to get in a lot of other e-commerce businesses, because a lot of people are like, oh, well, here's the basics, you go figure the rest out on your own. And it's really not like that here. I mean, you can go figure it out all on your own and no one's going to stop you, but you're always going to have that support and that group there behind you that says, hey, we've done this and this is what we're doing and this is what worked for us and what didn't work for us. And that helps. It gives you a leg up in getting your own stuff going and blooming. And so, I mean, I don't know, Julie talking just really made me want to like push that point a little bit. And let's see. Okay, she talked for 20 minutes and I did 3. So let's think of something else. Well, you know, I was just telling Julie I was so excited because, you know, we have a lot of different platforms that we can sell on, because I do more selling than I do marketing. I have dabbled a little bit with the marketing and found that I do enjoy it more than I thought I would. And I've got some things that I really want to get into play later on. But right now I'm doing a lot of the selling, the drop shipping, and you know, it's Q4. My eBay is exploding. And then today I get a sale and I'm like, I can't figure this out. Where'd it come from? And it actually came from another platform that I haven't been nurturing. I got it started, I built it up, and I got it connected with my INFINii account. And so it's kind of been just taking care of itself, doing nothing. And then today it was like, hey, look, I'm over here. So I'm like, oh, there's my redheaded stepchild that I've been neglecting. So, I mean, there's just, I don't know, it's an exciting time to be doing this business because there is so much new stuff going on. There's so much old stuff that is ready to just be played with and put out there also. So, whether you just want to sell or you just want to do marketing or you want to learn a little bit of both, or you want to get into the trading like Julie was talking about with the Signal Forge, it's all there. Like you can pick and choose and handpick what is your forte and go with it, run with it, and really, you know, make a difference in your own lives. You know, it's, again, you know, it's made a huge difference in my life. I'm really, I don't know, I'm obsessed with it now. Like if I'm not at home working on it and I'm off running other things, I'm thinking about like, oh, you know what, these are things I need to get listed, or, oh, you know what, this would make a great video for our YouTube channel. So and I never thought I would get there. I never thought I would really get that into it. I always thought, well, This is just something I'm supporting my husband in. This is just something that I'm going to do because he wants to do it. It makes him happy. Well, now it's my, you know, it's my thing too. I really like love it and I do it. And, you know, and whether you do it by yourself or you do it with a loved one or you do it with a family member, you can't go wrong. I mean, if you follow the trainings and you hook up with your team, hopefully top team, because that's what we want. We want you in top team because this is where we have a great family and help and support. And, but anyways, it's there. You can do it. You can pick and choose what you want. You can grow at your own rate, at your own pace. You know, some people just come out the doors just exploding, and that's awesome because that makes the rest of us go, oh, wait a minute, this new person just came exploding onto the scene, doing all this great stuff, making all these great levels and all these great sales, and we got to catch back up again. So I mean, we kind of, you know, we motivate each other and we inspire each other, and I hope that you're getting inspired because it's just, I don't know, there's a freedom in being able to do a couple hours a day of this and then give all your other time to your family, your friends, to your hobbies, and not have to like stress and worry about where the money's coming from, or, you know, I don't know. It's just one of those things that, you know, we've got all of our stuff that goes into PayPal, and we very seldom touch it for personal use because we're putting it back into building other things, advertisement and stuff. But once in a while we'll be like, oh goodness, this isn't happening. We need this to be taken care of, and we can go there. It's there. It's kind of like a safety net for us. It's like, oh yeah, you know what? We can just go take it out of the PayPal and not worry about it, and just, you know, and in a couple more sales it'll be back. And that's, I don't know, it's freeing of my mind. It takes less stress off of my day-to-day things that I need to do, knowing that, you know, I spent an hour this morning, put my eBay listings up. I spent another, you know, half hour, 45 minutes conversing with people in social media about the different things that we're doing. And now I'm going to go do things that I need to do. I'm going to go spend time at my kid's school, and I'm not going to worry about where my paycheck's coming from because my paycheck's already been taken care of for the day. That's how I look at it. That's how it's been freeing to me. Before I was worrying, like, did I get enough hours in this week? Do I need to, you know, because I work in a counseling field. So, you know, sometimes I have to hustle for hours. Sometimes, you know, I have to call up my other friends and be like, you know, do you really want to go and do this group tonight? Or do you really want to go babysit these people while they're going through withdrawals tonight? And a lot of times the old timers don't want to. They're like, you know what, if you're willing to give me a mental health day, go for it. So I don't have to do that anymore. I don't have to think about, wait a minute, who doesn't want to go in tonight so I can go in and make extra cash? Because when I need to make extra cash, I just go do a couple extra eBay listings that take me, you know, half hour, 45 minutes, if that. And then I'm like, okay, now I don't have to worry because I'm going to have another sale here in a couple hours, and I go play with my kids, or I go do something else that is more important to me than getting someone else to give up their 8-hour shift with people who need someone there with them on a constant basis. All right, Julie, you look like you're ready to jump back in.
I just love that. I mean, I love that. I love that you have those choices. That just, I mean, and anybody listening to this, I mean, you cannot not be touched by that. It's like when Georgia says, like, she has all these hobbies, all these other businesses she does. She loves her business because she can spend time doing things that she loves. I mean, and you heard Letitia, she doesn't have to go and beg somebody to be like, hey man, you don't really want to come in today, and go work an 8-hour shift, you know, like a couple extra eBay listings, bam, pays for the 8-hour shift. I mean, that is the coolest thing ever, you know. And I love that too. You know, I put money back into things, but you know, it's nice to know you got, you know, the car payments due. Okay, well, I just pull it out of here, or you know, you've got the extra money there when you need it, and that is such a good feeling. it's such a good feeling. There's so many people on this team that would just tell you the same thing. I mean, it's just, it gives you so much more freedom. It does. Now, we will tell you it does take some effort. It does require some work to learn some things. It's not free. But once you learn it and once you get it, once you understand it, it's a skill that can serve you for a long time. And once you learn how to utilize that leverage, you can just build on it and grow. So cool. I'm so glad that you brought that up, Letitia, because those are just, I mean, those are real points for real people. A lot of people are going to hear that and connect with that because that's just the real deal, right? So many people have so much more month than they do the money, right? They run out of money before the month's over. And isn't it nice when you don't have to worry about that? The money, you have the extra money because you've got this e-commerce business going and you've got some money coming in and extra money, and that just takes a lot of pressure off. I did want to mention just a housekeeping note real quick. If you are currently INFINii members and you are interested in getting Signal Forge, either right now or after watching the update video, you can actually find it in your back office. If you log in and go to the menu and go down to the bottom, you'll see add-ons. Okay, and there's a link that says sign up for Signal Forge, and you can do it there. If you are not an active INFINii member, and you are interested in Signal Forge, maybe you've gotten some information on it already and you want to sign up, or maybe you are watching this, you've watched the video that I put in the comment section, the update video, and you want to get started, please do go ask the person who got you this information, who got you here. You're watching this information right now, go ask that person. They have a link for you. They have a link for Signal Forge that you can join, and you can join them. So I just wanted to make sure that you knew that. You don't have to be in INFINii to be able to Forge. I wanted to make that very clear. You don't have to build an e-commerce business if you don't want to. I don't know why you wouldn't want to, but you might not want to. And that's completely okay. You can work them alongside of each other, or you can work them completely independently of each other. You can do the e-commerce and not the trading. You can do the trading and not the e-commerce. So I just wanted to make sure that point was clear with everybody. And again, if you are not currently active in INFINii and you want more information on that, please do ask the person that invited you here and got you here to help you out with that. And Letitia, I don't know about you, but I'm just tired at the end of today. This has been a busy day. I've got a huge fundraiser going on at my school this weekend, so I've been doing extra work with that. I did come back from a really nice vacation, but sometimes you need a vacation from your vacation, and just a busy week. Thank you all for joining us here tonight. Thank you for spending some time with us. You are now up to speed. Let me give you up to speed on everything latest and greatest with INFINii, and we'll continue to keep you up to speed. If you have questions, please do post them in the comments. We will get back to you. Thank you for spending some time with us tonight, and we'll look forward to seeing you next week. Letitia, you want to say bye?
Thanks, Julie. And, everybody, yes, leave us comments, concerns, questions. And we love doing these hangouts for everybody, and we hope to have new faces and new voices joining us. And so click that button that's at the bottom of the video, and have a good evening.
Yes, do. And know that we have lots more resources for you inside TopTeam. Inside TopTeam, all you need to do is at our Facebook group, go to that files section, click on files up there, go check out the pin post and get access to all our cool training portals. Ooh, let that slip. Only in the TopTeam. Good night, everybody. Love ya.